that can go into your trouble with losing weight.
Okay, so this is about weight loss and regenerative medicinal gardening in Texas. Instagram cuts out the live a lot, so I'll try to insert where they cut it out.
Issue with weight. That's not how we were designed to be.
We were not designed to be fat and overweight.
If you ask me. And also for the simple fact that these chemicals can go in and mess things up to make it harder for you to lose weight. So there are many things that can go into your trouble with losing weight. One example is your thyroid. So what I can tell you for your thyroid is I did a thyroid consultation, and the best products in my store, one of the most powerful products for the thyroid when it comes to the pituitary highway, the pituitary axis something. I'm not gonna be able to pull that whole phrase out of my behind right now, but when it comes to that aspect of the thyroid, which is usually always included, and the thing is that synthetic thyroid medications completely screw this up. So it makes you dependent on that, and it's not actually healing anything. Serving two major purposes for the thyroid, at least two, is the super immune adaptogen tonic. The other really powerful ones for the thyroid are the Living Green Charge and Clean and the Full Spectrum Purslane Tincture. And I'm remembering that from a consultation. I've been wanting to make a thyroid trio for many, many, many months, and I still have not done it. So your thyroid could be suffering, and so prescriptions are not going to be able to heal you. And typically that will affect your weight loss. A lot of the things affecting weight loss too is metabolism. A really great source to look at is my fat loss trio. If you go into my store, you look at that, you look at the description, you're going to get a lot of knowledge from that description. You can either then buy the trio or find those ingredients somewhere else and utilize them. For example, if you have Ceylon cinnamon in your home, Ceylon cinnamon is amazing for revving up that metabolism. Same with green tea. Green tea is amazing. So the wakey tea, the coffee replacement, is amazing for weight loss. Now let me tell you something about me. I don't work out, and I drink sugar every morning. I just finished some coffee, but the difference is that I put Kelowna cream in it every single.
So there it goes again, it cut out. So the difference is that I don't use processed sugar, and I use full fat grass-fed dairy. Let's keep going.
Morning. So a lot of this system will tell you, oh, mayonnaise is going to make you fat. Dairy is going to make you fat.
Oh my God, here we go again.
The way that it would be true is if
what I just said is that is not true.
Something's not functioning right in your body, which goes back to synthetics again. So in butter, upgrading that, and your eggs. So eggs should always be pasture.
There we go again. So you want to upgrade your dairy, your butter, your pasture-raised eggs. You want all of that to be updated. It needs to be grass-fed, pasture-raised, low-temp pasteurized, not high-temp pasteurized. There's no point of getting grass-fed dairy if it's high-temperature pasteurized.
And when you get the pasture-raised eggs, you're going to get more casein, which is amazing for weight loss. These things, these full fat dairy, you never want to get 2% milk. You want to get the full fat milk with as many of the benefits as possible. For example, let me go back to that. You can get examples from this. So if you want to, everything in my store is actually designed for weight loss. It's going to help you lose weight.
The Fat Loss Trio, you can get a lot of examples from the Fat Loss Trio. So go take a look at that description. There's a lot of knowledge in that description. hippieHappening.bigcartel.com.
But it's, so MCT oil's in there. So once again, yeah, you can grab that from the description. You're going to get so much more knowledge there. Eat real food. Processed food is going to keep the weight on. And unfortunately, there's a lot of these skinny mixes, these low-fat things. You really want to lose weight, you're going to run away from those. Run clearly away. Learn to really look at the ingredients. Look for those synthetic ingredients. You want the real ingredients, few ingredients as possible. that are actually real ingredients. And then when you send it to somebody, I don't know, people are interesting. And so then let's go to the garden. Medicinal.
And then, of course, let's not forget about our greens, our raw fruits, and our greens. Super important.
Texas garden.
Another big weight loss secret is make sure that all of your wheat is sprouted wheat. And then let's not forget about probiotics. That's huge. So even the Living Green Charge and Clean, the Beauty Sleep Drops in my store can help you lose weight. Because there could be different factors to your weight loss. For anybody who really, really needs to lose weight, I recommend, like, if you want extra help, right? Because there's no one size fits all. All of these things can be beneficial, but there might be something out of whack in your body that's keeping you from losing weight. So for that, if you need easier help that's easier on you, there's an ad-specific plan in my store for $15. Take a look at it if you want to. That's in the add-on section. And there's also a full consultation if you really want to get down to business. And that is in my link in bio, beacons.com/sovereign hippie. If you want to get a taste of my consultations, you can just go with the ad-specific plan. And then if you decide you want to pay the difference for a full consultation, we can then go from there.
Some amazing plants that do really, really well in the Texas heat. Let's just show my garden for an example. And there's no one size fits all. And somebody said, how do I, do less watering and just have keep plants growing on their own? You see, my whole garden is practically self-seeding every single season. And that's how you can make things a lot easier. You want non-patented plants, non-hybrid plants. And when things start getting worse with the weather, those are going to stand more the test of time. You want heirloom, you want open pollinated. There isn't in the garden section of my store as well. One of the flowers that does really, really well in this Texas heat is the morning glory. So let's go take a look at my garden and see some of these plants that do really great with Texas heat. As far as herbs, the most Mediterranean plants, that actually does help my soil. But if you want more magic in your soil and your garden and you want to water less, you're going to give your plants living structured water because they will get more hydrated. So I use a product that helps me be very regenerative, and it's called RO Liquid Gold. I've recently posted slides about.
So I've got to keep working. I've got to keep going. I'm going to leave my phone if it cuts out anymore. It's just going to have to be that way. And if you guys have any questions on YouTube, plug it in the comments.
At Shadow Band Babe. Somebody tried to slander the company. The flower that I love is called the Globe Amaranth. Also, hold on a second. By the way, I'm not going to leave this here. This will be uploaded to YouTube later. Let's see here. Let me flip this camera right here. So also, what do I have here? There's probably a bug in it.